Ta-da!
Is Capcom.
In a world covered by endless water, people are forced to eke out a living on the small patches of land that remain above the sea. The people of this world rely on ancient technology driven by quantum refractors, a powerful energy source. These refractors lie in ancient ruins underground and in the sea, and are sought out by explorers called diggers. These brave explorers are the sole source of refractor energy, which has become a cornerstone of the emerging civilizations. Originally, this was the diggers' only purpose, to find refractors so that civilization might endure. However, over the years, the story of a fabulous treasure, the legendary Mother Lode, began to be whispered among the diggers. The Mother Lode, a treasure so great that if it were discovered, it would provide so much power that the world never need fear running out of energy. Seeking this Mother Lode, diggers travel from one island to another in their flying machines, ever hoping that they'll find what they seek just over the horizon. Hope. Despair. Charity. Greed. Duty. Power. Who can say what truly motivates the diggers?
When earlier he talks about people going on, moving around in their flying machines, and I just love the way he says it. And they move on their flying machines. Ooh!
It's not like they could have boats in this world of endless ocean. Oh, it's Mega Man Legends, by the way, in case you missed it.
Yeah. From comments on the final Metal Gear video, people really thought we were joking about Mega Man Legends. We aren't. We're doing this.
I've got to read those now.
Yeah. Poor Servbot.
How did they get squished?
I don't know. They do lots of stuff if you just sit around the start screen.
Here we go!
Mega Man? Mega Man! Mega Man! Can you hear me?
Just barely. The transmission isn't too clear.
I got worried because the transmission got cut off suddenly.
I'm okay. I think this is the last door. Whoa! It's still active! The reactor's still running!
Great! What about the refractor?
It's here! It's a big one, too!
All right! Now maybe we can finally get some money! Be careful!
Phew.
Don't count your chickens yet. I'm picking something up on my screen. Looks like a Reaver bot. You'd better get out of there. Come on.
Right. If you see anything, let me know.
So this is a pretty big break from any other Mega Mans. I suppose it's more similar than Battle Network is.
Yes.
That ain't saying much.
Yeah. This game is pretty Zelda-ish. But something kind of significant about this game is it did a lot of the things Ocarina of Time is well known for, but it came out before Ocarina of Time did.
Ah. So take that.
I mean, Ocarina of Time definitely did them better, but... a lot of the things that Zelda pioneered, Mega Man Legends did it first.
Yeah, but you have a gun, and gun is not sword, so very different.
Gun is not sword. So when you're firing your Mega Buster, there's a fair amount of auto-aim, because you can't really... The controls for the first Mega Man Legends are pretty clunky. Like, you use the D-pad to move because this was before the DualShock.
Huh, okay.
So, you know, you move backwards and forwards and strafe left and right. And to move the camera, use the shoulder buttons to turn.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, DualShock, for being invented.
Ah, robot snakes! So yeah, there's no, like... There's kind of manual aiming.
Okay.
You can hold down the R2 button, and then you can kind of move the camera around while you're stuck in place. Actually, also duels as locking on if you're close enough to an enemy.
Okay. Here's an important question. Are we going to be filling in all the map squares?
No.
Do you see a door?
I am not one of the... When I played this game as a kid, I was definitely one of those people who was like, oh, I gotta fill in every single map square, even if it was just like a single corner of a room.
Yeah, that's playing it right.
I'm not gonna fill in all the map squares because I can't handle doing things like that anymore. There is a dark part of being 14 where that was what I did most of my time. Not anymore.
Hey, I played GoldenEye multiplayer alone. We've all been there.
Yeah.
I know where everything spawns.
So you can automatically grab onto ledges when you jump at them.
That's handy.
No automatic jumping like when you hit a ledge like in Zelda, though. Manual jumping.
Looks like it didn't see you. It looked like a Reaver bot. We were
So what's a Reaver bot?
Reaver bots are ancient robots that defend all these ancient ruins, and nobody knows what they do.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they defend. Nobody knows why they're there.
I'm gonna guess they got left behind by people who did not know that they'd be feeding a future civilization instead of just defending it from thieves, which you sort of are?
Yeah.
I don't know, that's a reasonable assumption to me.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people do this as their job in this game.
Right.
They're just called diggers.
But the people who made these ancient places don't know that's gonna happen.
Yeah. So yeah, this game was one of the first to actually have, like, Z targeting or locking on, but it's not as good as in Zelda. Because you're stuck in place while you're locked onto an enemy in this game. Which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
For the most part, you don't need a lock on unless it's something that's like flying.
Alright.
The second game, thankfully, the second game is much better in regards to controls. Like, it almost plays like a modern third-person shooter. Almost.
Oh.
It's pretty close.
That's a really big step up. So was that, post-analog stick?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had the DualShock, and there's support for moving the camera around with the DualShock, and it's much better. But there's lots of treasure to be found in this game.
Awesome.
That's one of my favorite parts of this game. You can
Buster
get...
parts.
Yeah, so you can... There's a whole bunch of stats for the Mega Buster. Attack, range, and rapid are all pretty self-explanatory.
What's energy?
Energy is... You know how, like, in the old Mega Man games, you can only have 3 shots on the screen?
Uh-huh.
That's kind of how it works right now. The higher your energy is, the more shots you can fire at once before...
That's cool.
Yeah. The higher the energy, the more shots you can fire before Mega Man has to stop and, like, recharge for a second.
Mega Man, I'm showing a large slip in front of you. It's probably a Reaver bot. Be careful. Huh? Mega Man, can you hear me? I'm losing you. The transmission's breaking.
Wolf? Are you alright? Can you hear me?
Dang it, Mega Man, pay attention. You left your hat at home.
Oh no! Yeah, so if you do like one of the camera buttons and jump at the same time, you can do that little dodge. It's helpful sometimes, but for the most part, the art of circle strafing is unbeatable.
Look at that sky. Now that's a happy sight after being underground for so long. I wonder where Roll went. No way. Back for more? See ya!
Hold on! We're taking off!
Roger! Phew. Nice timing, Roll.
Anytime, Mega Man. I'm sorry, Mega Man. I had some engine problems, and...
It's okay, Roll. But I'm glad you showed up when you did.
all's well that ends well, right? And we were able to get a refractor. We should be able to get by with that for a while. If only the mother lode were as easy to find as this.
Don't worry. We'll find it someday. And your parents, too.
Thanks. I know we will.
Oh, the engine's overheating. The smoke's so thick I can barely see.
What? I guess the flutter's in worse shape than I thought.
Roll, the number 5 beater's going crazy. She can't take much more of this.
Gramps, can you open up the number 11 valve again?
Got it.
We'd better find some place to sit down. Mega Man, check the map.
There's an island called Cadilloc's about 100 miles southwest.
Good! Check!
I can't do much more by myself down here. Can somebody give me a hand?
Sorry, Gramps, but my hands are a little full right now.
Oh, I see it! Land ho!
Come on, hold together. Just a little bit more. Hold on, I'm taking her down.
Right!
Looks like we made it. This looks pretty bad. I don't think it'll be safe to set foot in here for quite a while.
We've been pushing her so hard. Haven't been taking good enough care of her. We'll just have to fix her up.
Looks like the repairs aren't going to be finished anytime soon. We'll be here for a while, I guess. This island, what do you call it, Mega Man? Cattle Lock? Must have a town or a city somewhere. Think you could go take a look around?
Yes, Cadilloc's, home of where people put beef on their bagels.
So one of my favorite things about this game is when you're just talking to people in like non-cutscenes, every time they start a new dialogue box, they twitch a little. They like
Monkey!
Oh, monkey! This is a talking monkey and he saves your game for you.
Oh, you're my favorite.
His name is Data.
Less so. Don't be so needy. Don't be so insecure.
This is a very clingy monkey. He'll also recharge your energy for you somehow. Also, sometimes he'll give you free stuff if you talk to him the right way. Sometimes you have choices when you talk to the monkey.
His dance generates static electricity, and then he plugs his tail into you.
No. To town. What a great sign.
There must be a town around here somewhere. Check out that sign that tells you where the town is. Mega Man, I'm not a fiery bright man. Bright man? No, that's not a reference, no. ... You're supposed to go to town. Leave me be.
Mega Man, I'm being arrested. Help.
Ah, Mega Man! The police saw us crash land and came to check up on us.
Well, you certainly put on quite a show. But it looks like everyone's all right. Let me welcome you to Cadillac's Island. Now, I'd like to ask one of you to come with me to the station.
We need you to fill out some immigration forms so you can get your registration and ID card. You can't enter the city without one.
Don't worry. It won't take very long. While you're waiting, you can spend your time in the shopping arcade next to the city. You don't need an ID card to get in there.
Are you ready to go, Professor?
There's also a casino. But you're 14. Oh, look. You're of legal age to buy incredibly overpriced alcohol here. How much money you got?
Looks like you're in debt. You're here to work for us for life. This whole island is just a devious trap.
Please check in at the Chamber of Commerce. They own your ass.
Also, this is like right around the beginning of the... when all of Mega Man's steps sounded like suction cups. Right around the PlayStation era is when...
So yeah, how many other Mega Man series were coming out at the same time as this? Like, X was still going, right?
There's still X, there's Mega Man... The original Mega Man was still going, because 8 came around this time, too.
Jesus.
And then there was Legends. That was, like, the major 3.
That was it. So there's no Zero, there's no ZX.
No Battle Network. That stuff was later. The early 2000s. No parking zone. They're gonna fine you for everything here.
Oh, that's parked. Does that not count? Is it not parking if it's not touching the ground?
Ah. So yes, I'm sure there's like a whole lot of people out there who think the whole Servbot head thing is a thing from Dead Rising, and get out. No. They're Servbots.
Or from Legos, and that's even worse somehow.
Because Keiji Inafune, did all the Mega Man stuff, and he also did Dead Rising.